end of this video, this is what you're going to get, a website looking like this. And if you click on the three dots right up here, if you click on these three dots and change your phone to desktop view by clicking on the desktop side icon that shows up here, clicking here, you're going to see how it looks on desktop. And right now, this is what you're going to get at the end of the video, so stick around and watch through the end. So today we are going to start with changing a theme. So just click on appearance and click on themes, and I'm under appearance right now. As you can see, it's right there, appearance. And I have a theme already added in Astra. I went and added this thing offline, and I'll show you how to do it. So when you click on appearance, you have a theme that shows customize. It may not be the same theme as mine, but it will show you this customize button here. And how to add Astra is simple. Okay, just come up to the add new button. So click on the button which says add new. That's the button up there. Click on it, and then once you click on it, you can now open a search bar, which is where you're going to type in the browser you need. So for example, what you're going to have is the 2022 theme. So this will probably what you have customized, and we need this. For me, I've installed this already, but I'll show you how to do it again. So click on the search bar. The search bar is right here. So there's a search bar right here, so just click on it and type in Astra, ASTRA. So click on search, and you have the first option here that comes up, the first one. For this one, you're going to see an option which says install. So you're going to click on the install button. So once you come here, you can see there's a button here that shows activate. This button shows activate. Normally it should show install. Just click on the button, and once it finished installing, it's going to show a blue button activated. Activate. And once you click on that blue button activate, it's going to show activated like mine. And once you're done and it is activated, that's all. So you are now at exactly the same position with me, so we can now continue following up with the video. So for example, let me just try with this one. So we have a theme here called Astral. So you can see the button above. It shows there clearly that you need to install. So you click on the install. Once you click on the install button, it tells you to activate it. And once after installing, it will show you the button will transform to an activate button. When you click the activate button, it gets activated, and then you're done. So don't install this one, install Astra. So let's proceed. So from here in, you can now go on to the template. So what are called templates? So you click on the theme. For example, just click on the theme. Once you click on the theme, under appearance, you choose your theme, and since we already have a theme installed called Astra, it's going to bring us this thing called the starter template here. Once you click on the starter template, it will give you options to choose different templates. Now templates are like pre-built websites, so they're like websites that have been built already, and whichever website you're going for, maybe an e-commerce store, a personal blog, or a travel website, or even educational website, a booking website, hotel website, hotel management, or learning management system, all of them are here. So just search. For me, I want to search for a digital agency, so I'm going to go ahead with the digital agency, and so I can see that I have the very first option, digital agency, showing up here. Now one thing you should note about this is that there are free and there are paid ones. So when you see anywhere it says premium, 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 all these ones are not free. You have to pay to subscribe to those ones. But the very first one here is free, because I can't see any premium anywhere around this first one, so I know it's free. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to click on it and view how it looks. Okay, it's load up, and I can see it's looking good. Like, it tells the people about the company, the design, about them, and it's not bad. it's a good way to see it. So once you do, what you have to do is click on this button here, click right here, and then you'll see some additional pages that this website comes with. Like it comes with pages on services. So we have services, we have the about us page, and we have the contact us page. So all these pages come already in there. So we are going to what you want to do is just click out of this, and you want to click the button which says skip and continue. So you want to click that button. But if you have a logo, you can go ahead and click this button and add up your logo. But for now, I don't have a logo for my website, so I'm going to just add the logo later. So we're going to click on skip and continue. Then now we have different color schemes that pop up and everything. So here you can change the colors that come up on your website, and the fonts. The fonts are the way the text appears, the boldness of the text and every single thing. Different fonts have different boldness and different things. So what you can see at the top here is their logo, and if you input your logo, it's going to replace that, but I'm going to show you how to replace that later. So let's just click in, and you can go ahead and try with different colors and see how the website will look on different colors. Like for example, if you just click these different colors, how would they look like? So let me just click some of the colors. Okay, I click the green and it looks really good on green. Let's just use another color. So okay, it looks good on almost all the colors. So I think you just choose what your branding is, because every business have a particular color scheme that they always talk about, or maybe their business represent. For example, MTN, we already know it's yellow. Orange, we know it's orange. So you need to have a color scheme for your brand. And so my color scheme here is yellow. I love yellow a lot, and so I used it in most of my color schemes. But I'm going to tell you why I love yellow, because colors in designs all says different things. Like when you're designing a website, the color speaks to different ideas, and if you don't understand them, it will be difficult for you to really put the right color with the right website, unless your client has a color scheme for, or maybe some colors for their branding. You want to bring them a real good color, and to bring up a real good color for any brand, you will need to understand what the color says and what they represent. So here I just go ahead and playing with the fonts now. You can see on the screen I'm changing the different fonts, and look, just want to see how it looks. So for now I'm just going to settle up with that. So if you just click on continue right now, you're going to have this, your own website is going to change entirely to this. So this is what you have as your website. So let's click on continue. So here they say it's okay. Now they might ask you your name or other things. Just go ahead and put in the information and click on submit and build my website. This is not going to take more than 3 minutes, and you have your website built. So maybe two to 3 minutes and your website will be completed, and I'll see you then. Okay, so our website is now built. It took them less than 1 minute even. So let's go ahead. What you need to do is click on this button that says view your website to see how your website looks right now. So go ahead and click on view your website. And okay, so we have a DKQS website that looks like this. Of course, this is a mobile view of this website, and it's looking good. It's looking good for now. This is our website we built, but truly it's not our website because the logo is not our own, the words are not our own, and so we can change it to suit our words. For example, DKQ, I'm going to put in those. So one thing you need to do is first change it to desktop mode so that you can see how it looks on desktop, because people are going to be accessing your website on both devices, mobile or desktop. Okay, so seconds later we now have some view and see how this website is looking right now. So okay, this is good, this is good enough. First thing at first, I want you to design a logo. You need to look for a logo, and if you don't know how to design a logo, I'm going to send you a video on how to design a logo that I created years ago, and it's very essential you have a logo for your business. So Let's go to add a logo and replace this logo. I'll have to go into my phone here and go into my Pixel app. This is what I use to create logos. Bring in one of my files. Okay, so I had a DQ logo here. This is it right here, and you can see the logo is in different parts. So let's just click it back, and then I'm going to make it transparent, then change the entire color to white. So I'm going to change the color of this I'm going to change the colors here to white, everything included. Just change everything to white. So if you don't know how to use Pixel app, no problem. I'll show you everything how to do it. I just want to merge everything for now, so let me just do this part of the video. You can skip it because it might give you a lot of headache trying to figure out what I'm doing right now, but I'm just trying to change the colors of my logo from black to white. So go ahead into color, accept the color, go ahead, change it to white, and everything is now on white. And now I can save this. So I'm going to turn off my data for the moment and then save this. Click the save button and save as image. So once you click on save as image, you want to go back to your website. Okay, here our website is open. You need to click on this button which says customize, this button right here, the button at the top. Click on it, and this is where you have the customization tab. Sorry about that, I forgot my internet. So let's refresh that button. Okay, so after the customization button loads up, you want to go to where it says site identity. So click on site identity. This is where you go and change your logo on site identity. This is it right here. Click on it. And once you click on it, it opens up and you can see it gives you two options. The first option is site title and logo settings. So click on that option, the first option there. Click on it, and it comes up with a logo, and you cannot see that clearly, but it shows up here, logo. Just click on the remove button, click on remove, and then once you've removed that, you want to go ahead and click on select logo, this button right here. Click on it, and it is time for you to add logo into this. Sorry, I have my logo added, but you're going to have a media library without this logo on it. So how to add logo? You come to this upload. So you have media here, but maybe your phone will direct you to what it says upload. So click on that button upload, and you see it's empty. Then you see another button at the middle of your screen that says select file. So click on it and select a file from your computer or your device. Okay, so here I just located the logo. So I'll click on it, the very first logo, and it's importing it. That's it, the first one is ticked. You can see it's already ticked my logo, and you can't really see it now because it's white. So I'm going to click on this button here that says select, and I'm selecting it, and it wants to crop the logo. I'm going to skip the cropping, so I'm going to click on skip cropping, and then you can now see that I have now replaced the logo here with my own logo. So now I can see this is my website, but I will need to change all these wordings that have been written here, and there you can change that at the back end. But before you go, what you've done has not yet been saved until you click on this button which says publish right there. So go ahead and click on the button publish, and now it is saved. Now you can go ahead and click on the X button to remove this customize tab by clicking on the button, the customize button, the exit customization button. That's it up there. So if you click on that little X, it's going to remove this tab, and your website is going to remain on the screen. So okay, now this website is now looking like mine because I already have, I can see it has my logo. So the next thing I want to do is go back to my WordPress dashboard, and the way you can do that is to click on this button which says DKQ. It might give you the name of your website. Just click on it. Mine is giving me DKQ because that's what I choose. And then once you click on it, it shows other options like themes, widgets, menu, and dashboard. Click on the first option, dashboard. This carries you back to your WordPress site, and here we are. So what I wanted to show you is that if we come back again, this page we are on is called the home page, and this home page carries many things on it. So we can go back and edit the way this home page looks like. Okay, so let's go back to our WordPress again by clicking on dashboard, and it carries us to our WordPress. So the next thing we want to do is that we have now had pages since we imported a template, and now we want to go to the pages tab and find out what happens there. So click on pages and click on all pages. Now we have a page called the home page, and you can see there it's written home front page that. So you can go ahead and click on home, click on that page, and it's going to open up on an edit mode under your canvas here on WordPress. So click on next, and next again. If you don't know where the next I'm clicking is, it's right here. So I'm clicking here, and just viewing, and click on get started. Now you can edit with Elementor. So there are other editors we can use, but since we choose Elementor, we can go ahead and open Elementor. It's going to open us Elementor on our browser. And with Elementor system, you just need to drag and drop. So okay, now we see that this is our website looking at us right here. So we have the navigation settings right here. So it's really difficult to work with Elementor on mobile, but first, this is Elementor, and let me welcome you to Elementor because it's your, if you're using that's why I said you need a computer to do this, because here it's just to drag and drop. For example, if you can see the front screen of our website, it's at this other section. It's at this section of the screen. So this is the section of the screen we're talking about, and this other section here, are the tools we use for Elementor. They're actually called widgets. And so let's exit out of that. Now what you're seeing on the screen is that you see a kind of blue box going around, and this is the extension of the blue. And also you can also see there is a gray kind of looking boxes. And then we have writings inside. So we have some writings inside. Now the blue part is called a section. In a section we can add what is called a column. The column are the gray parts. So these gray parts are called the columns. These are called the sections. The blue part that goes all around. So a column can only enter into a section, and in this column, you can now add what is called a widget. So you can add a widget like a text widget. For example, if I want to add a header, I just need to go up to Elementor and look for the header widget, which is actually here, and just pull it. I just need to carry it from here, and I drop it in here, and it will give me, you open up my keyboard for me to write in the header. So it is as simple as that. You need to know that the blue part are called the sections, the gray the columns, the what goes into the column is called a widget, and Elementors are made up of widget. For example, if I wanted to add an image, I would just go into the Elementor, and you can see that we have an image here. So I just pick it from there and I drop it in here, and my image will be there. And if I needed to add an image, I would need to first of all pick the image itself. So I'll need to go into my phone and take the image there. So let's work with some few things here, shall we? So for example, let's come to this image right here. You can see this image here. Once you click on the image, notice what happens up there. Notice what happens with Elementor is that Elementor has completely changed and is now showing us the image. So one thing you can do is change the image. So what I want to do is click on this X button here, click on the image itself under Elementor. Elementor is a fun part, but it's not good working with it on phone. It's good when it's on mobile, on a tablet or a computer, because the computer screen is really big. And so click on the image, and then it's going to bring you to your gallery. Now you may want to insert the image of your website. And now I don't have images here, so I'm going to click on this upload button again. Oh, sorry. I'm going to click on this upload button again, this upload from my device, and then bring some images in. So I'll click on upload again, then click on select files. So I just came into my phone here, collected some 4 images, selected some 4 images, and I'll click on select, and it's going to bring in those images into my phone. I think Elementor is having problem loading, so we'll just wait for it to load. I'm going to head back and try to open this, try to work on this on my back end. So what I'll do is click go back to the WordPress, or go back to my dashboard. So one way to add a media or videos, or even images, is to come to your Elementor, click on media, and then click on add new media, and then select and click on select files. Now once you click on select files, choose on the images and find the image you're looking for. For me, I'm looking for this, and maybe some of this as well, maybe one of my computer on, and maybe I think I have this as well. So I'm going to click on those 4 and click on select, and they're going to upload. Each and every one of them will come in independently, and I will need that because I will really need to put in these images and replace those images that came with my website at the beginning. So now that this is done and all of them are in, I can then go back to my my website and click on visit website. Now nothing has changed yet, but you can see a button at the top here that says edit with Elementor. That's it at the top. Click it, and you're going to click on Elementor. So once you click on Elementor, it comes up with 2. Just go ahead and click on the very first one here that's sitting up there, then click on site settings. And now Elementor is loaded. Elementor is loaded, and what you need to do to remove this is actually to come in here with your Elementor and choose on the picture you want to change. Like this first one, I want to change this. So I want to change this image here, but first I will need to change what I have on my screen. So let me do this. So we click on this little X button here. So click on this X button here. Once you click on that, it's going to now bring up the Elementor widgets again. All the widgets, you can see them. It's zoomed in. Now I will need to scroll back down, click on the image, and you can now see how it changes on the Elementor dashboard. Now we have the image showing up here. So just click on the image, click on the image on that there, and click on select file. Now go down to media, click on media. This is where we are clicking on. This is the media right here. You click on media, and you can see that we have some images here that I brought in at the back end of my website. I'll click on the image I want, and then click on insert media down there, and now I have completely switched that image. I had to really crop this image before putting it here, but I think that is fine, it's good. And so I have finally changed that image. I can go ahead and change this one too. So let's go ahead and change this image, and I want to put my image here and click on insert. Basically what we are doing is we are changing this website to our own. That's what we are doing. So there are more images down here. You can just go ahead and change each and every one of them to your liking. So they have 3 images, so you can change if you want just one image here, not 3 rows of images like this. You can change it, but I think this effect look good. If you want to change it, you can come to where it says columns. You can see the columns, it's right here, and change the number of columns. For example, if I change the number of columns to 2, I'm just going to have 2 images here, not 3 anymore. And after everything you do, please do not forget there is a button at the bottom of your there is a button at the bottom of your Elementor which says update. If you don't click on this button, everything you've done will never be saved. So click on update once every time you perform a change. Now that we have two, I just want to go in here and choose some images. So I'm going to remove one of this image here, and then I'm going to click on, I'll remove one of them, and I'm going to just click insert. So now I have 2 of them, and there's just 2 here, and so I can say I have changed some of the images already. Now there are some colors you may want to change, there are some things you may want to remove. Each thing you want to remove, just click on it. For example, let's say let's just move around. Okay, so there is the body of this our website right now. There's an image on the background, and that image has been put there and it doesn't move, but you see our website moves and the image is at the background. I'm talking about the image which looks with the female there, it's at the background. So to actually remove this image, we need to click here, click on the body of the image there, and then go up to this button. Sorry, we need to go up to the button which says oh my god, using Elementor on the phone, that button up there, those 3 icons, you need to go up in there and you then click on it for a long time. You see it brings up the button that says edit option, so click on edit option right there. Once you click on edit option, you can see it has so many options and it has what is called style. And once you click on style, you can see that image at the background, that is it. Once you click on style, what I'm saying is you have what is called style, and that is the style button. Just always look at the Elementor. Once you click on something, go back to Elementor. That's the style button. Click on it, and once you click on style button, you can now see that the image we're talking about that didn't move before, that image appears at the background here. And so you can now remove that image by clicking on this body and just changing the image to what you want. For example, I want this image, so I'm going to click on insert media now, and that image has finally been changed to something else. So it's just to show you that you can change anything on this website to suit whatever you want. Let's say I wanted to change this heading, digital agency that strives on your success. So maybe I want to change it to design queens and kings. So I'm just going to click on it. Like I just click on it now, you see it's showing that I can write, and it shows here that I can write. So it shows both places. You can change it on both places. You can change it here by just canceling and writing back, or you can change it at the Elementor box here by just cleaning everything up. So depending on where you want to go to, just change it. As you change it, change in real life. For example, let me just go to the Elementor box and then clean this up. As you can see, it's cleaning, and I'll write the design queens and kings. So we have the design kings and queens, and you can see it appears there nicely. And so I think that was good enough, and you can go ahead and change whatever you want, the style of the text. You can go ahead and click on style and change it. You can change its color. For example, once you're here, you've edited it, now you want to change the color, so you can click on this style button up here to change the color. Once you click on style, you can see you have things like text color. So if you click on this button that says text color, you'll be able to change the text of the color of the text. So let's click on it. Click on it, and you can now choose whatever color. As you choose it, it changes in real time. You can see how it is changing on your screen, and whatever color you may love, you can just allow it to that color. But I'm going to allow it at white because I don't want to change it. Typography is the way the letters are written. So if you click on the second option which says typography here, and click on the pen tool, um you click on this tool here, click on it, you'll be able to change the typography. And you see the first one says family. You can change the family there by just as you change it. That is how the letters are also going to change, and they're going to look different depending on what you really choose. So guys, I just went back and changed everything and brought it back to the same, allowing just my image I changed at the moment. And so what you have here is basically everything you need. But if you need any other thing, you can go ahead and change things around here. Don't be scared to play with Elementor. We're going to have more practice on Elementor as we go on. And let's say you don't want this yellow color anymore, you can go ahead and change it. But I love the color yellow, but you can always change the color. For example, you see the color yellow extends all through this section. So if you want to change the color yellow, it's not going to be on a column, it's going to be on a section. So click on the three dot icon here, click on edit section, and once you click on edit section, come back to your Elementor edit section and click on style. And now you can see that that yellow color pops up on under style, and it is right there. So that is where the yellow color is coming from, and you can change it. So click on the yellow color, and whatever color you choose changes directly, and as you can see on your screen. So depending on what you want, it's all you and what you want. So just settle with what you want, and you're done. But I will love the color yellow, so I'm going to go back to the yellow color. And I think it has changed a little, but that will do for now. I can change it later, but just have fun picking this thing up. Just pick whatever color you want, or as your brand talks about the colors, just pick the colors of your brand. So let's go ahead and change more things. So oh, sorry, I think I didn't save this image when I changed it. So it gave us a chance to click the image and change it again. So let's click on the image, and the image appears here. We click on it, and then we choose the image I want to, the lady, and I click on this button. This is the insert button. If you do not know where it's coming from, that's it down there, and click on insert. Once you click on insert, you can see the image has been replaced, but there is something. The image is so clean and white. I want it to be a little bit dark, so I'm going to add what is called an overlay. An overlay can be gotten from the style tab. So go to style and click on style. Now you can see that we have things like opacity, and you can change the opacity of the image. So let's go ahead and change the opacity of this image for now. Click on the opacity here, and just you can increase from the tab, and you can see that it's changing. Just go ahead and reduce it to what you want, and it looks a little bit synced with our website, and that is what I was trying to go for. So now this image looks like it's part of that section, which I love so much. So this image has been altered again, but you already know how to change these images. So just click on the image and put what you want to put in, and you're done. And just click on insert, and everything changes, and you can then add an overlay to it if you want to. So you can go on and on with changing this. It just depends on you fully. You can change as many as you want. In fact, change and change and change. Work on what you want to work on, and make sure you're changing the things to suit what you want. For example, we have not worked with these clients before, so if you want to remove them, it's as easy as opening this section and clicking on the X button. So you can click on the X button and just remove it, and see there's no client again. Now you can add you can add another section for the client by just duplicating the section you had before. Or let's say, so we can just duplicate a section, because you cannot add a section inside another section. So you can duplicate a section by clicking on the three dots for a long time, you just don't just click on it, put your hand on it and let it stay for long, and click on duplicate. And once you click on duplicate, it becomes duplicated. And so you can then you can see that this is it again appearing down here. So you can see it's duplicated. So maybe if you love something and you want to have it again and again on your website, you just need to duplicate it by doing exactly what I just showed you. So bravo. I'm going to work on my website, trying to change the images, changing things. Thing here is good and looking great. So for now, I'm just going to click on my update button. You don't want to leave this place without clicking on the button update. Remember, that button is so important. You always need to click on it if you want to save your work. So we'll save the work now and then exit from Elementor. So we are going to click on the button, the three bar button here. It's actually called a hamburger icon, I think so. Okay, so we just have to click on it and exit. So we click on it and then you click on what says view page. So let's click on view page. Click on view page, and voila, we have our website with our own images. How do you see that? Look at this website is looking so good now with our own images. And remember, these words that have been written here, you can just click on edit with Elementor again, and click on the first option that says size setting. And once it opens up, you need to edit the text. So let's say we have this. Okay, so the Elementor didn't come as we wanted, so we're going to click on this. We're going to click on that. So let's click on the X button. We click on it and it brings now our Elementor widgets all together, and then it can help me to edit the words. For example, I want to edit these words. Developer looking for customized solution for your website. Our team will develop and deliver websites that serve you purpose. So I don't want to change any of that, but if you do want to change the words, maybe you're talking about something else, not website, you can click on it. For example, if I click on about us, you see that everything that's been written here, I can clean it up, or I can come back. So I can actually clean it up from here or from here. So depending, you just always know that when you want to clean up something, you have two places to clean it up. So you have unlimited options to work with. So just go ahead and do your thing, clean it and write something else. So for example, I want to clean it up, so clean it up about us. So let's say we build websites. We'll build websites. So maybe that's just all I want for my about us. I'm going to allow like that, and then once I'm done, if I'm fine with that, I will need to click the button which says update. But since I don't really want to change it, I'm not going to click on that button. I'm just going to come back to where we were before. So I'm going to leave this, and the website is pretty looking good right now. And so the highest things you need to do is change your messaging. So if you say, like for example, I tell you to go and search for my website gkqs.epz.com, and you maybe go to your browser. Let's say this is your browser on Chrome, and you were looking for, let's go to Google, and let's say you wanted to search for my website now in the internet. Just go to dkq sorry, gkqs.epz.com and search for it. And once you search for it, you're going to see the look of my website. Now you see I have a website, so I can tell you guys I have a website. You can go to my website and see what I'm posting. So now for you to post a video on your website, it's all fun. Just go back to your back end of your website. Just go back to the back end of your website, guys, and what you need to do is just click on DK here, click on dashboard, and if you want to make a new post, for example, I want to post, I just click on post here and I click on add new post, and then from here I'm going to write the post title. For example, I'll just write in here the post title, let's say web videos. This is my post title, and so I'm done with that. I can now, let's say I want to add something. For if you want to add an image or a video, just click on this button here. So just go ahead and So just go ahead and click on the button here, and then you will have post video. You need to click on it. Once you click on it, you will see other options will pop up, like an option to add things like videos, images, depending on what you want to add. Just search here, group, whatever you want to add. Just click on video, and if you click on video, you see there's an upload button here. You just click on upload and choose your video from your phone, and it will upload to your website. Or for example, I have a URL for my videos on YouTube. I can just click on this insert a URL, and then click on this to paste my URL. So I'll go to YouTube. And copy one of the URL for my videos, and now my video appears at the top. So I'm going to click on this video. You need to keep your book ready so that, and once I have that video on, I just need to copy the link of this video by clicking on the share. Then I copy the link, and I come back to my website, and let's click on that add button, add a video, insert URL, then click on it and paste the URL. And once you're done, you click on the button that says publish. So once you're done, click on this publish button here, and you're done. So if you click on the publish, click on publish, it says publishing, and if you want to view it, just click on view post. Okay, it's going to take some time to load in, but it's to load our video. So let's bring it back and see what happened. So let's insert the URL once more. Okay, so once we insert the URL, okay, the video appears there, and so we click on now update, not publish, because I've been published already, and now we can view the post. And so this is how somebody will come to your website and now view your videos you've posted on your website. So you can post it on YouTube, and then just copy the link and then post it back on
I'm on my
website.
phone right now, and we are about to get.
So guys, that is it. We've customized a website today. We've done everything you needed to do to make your website yours. Just go ahead and do your best. Work on your website. Change what you have to change. Use Elementor if possible, and just change things. For more details on how to change more things on the website, I'm going to be dropping them on later days. So goodbye for now.